It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. Shh, shh. You're all alone. Shh, shh. And so peaceful until you fall in love. Simple, the sky up above. Simple is caving in. Wow, wow. You never been so nuts about a guy you wanna love. You wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die till it's over. And then shh, shh. It's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Simple, the devil cuts loose. Simple, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still. You're all alone. And so peaceful until you ring that bell. Big bell. Shout and you yell. How you broke the spell. This is swell. You almost have a fit. The sky is scorching. I got hit. There's no mistake. This is it. Till it's over. And then it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Simple, the devil cuts loose. Simple, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. The sky gives in, the devil cuts loose. You blow, 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 blow your fuse. When you fall in love.
Weil auf jeden Fall heiß das Wasser, wenn es da. Fine. Guten Tag.
All these accidents that happen follow the dot. Coincidence makes sense only with you. You don't have to speak. I feel emotional landscapes. They pass on me. The riddle gets solved, and you push me up to this state of emergency. How beautiful to be state of emergency is where I want to be. That no one sees, you see what's inside of me. Every nerve that hurts, you heal deep inside of me. Ooh, you don't have to speak. I feel emotional landscapes. They pass on me. I confuse. The riddle gets solved, and you push me up to this state of emergency. How beautiful to be state of emergency is where I want to be. State of emergency. How beautiful to be. Landscapes, they pass on me. The riddle gets solved, and you push me up to this state of emergency. How beautiful to be state of emergency is where I want
here in Skuli, and all around the boat we have also the crew members Jack from UK and also set here on Spain. So if you need better English or Spanish, then you can visit my colleague on the bar. So I can speak German and also English, so you can ask me the question in two languages. First of all, very important safety information, guys, so please hear carefully. On the boat hull muscle, we have 3 gathering points on the top deck, back of the boat, and inside and front of the bar. So if something happening, you just need to go to 3 gathering points. We have also 9 live rafts on the boat, and one is in the back of the outside deck. So in any case of emergency, you don't have to jump in the cold water. We have enough space in our live rafts. We have also 5 live rings on the boat side of the boat, and one is in the back of the boat. So if you see somebody go for a swim today, probably this person was accidentally falling into the water. So please don't wait of our reactions. Say very loudly, "Man overboard," and throw the life ring to the person who need help. Somebody else needs to point of this person that we can find and bring him as fast as possible back on board. And if it's you was falling today into the water, then first of all, congratulations. You are the first person managing in our company, but let's keep it that way. I'm looking forward to jump in the cold water. Yeah, we have very nice sunny day. You saw the children in the harbor just jumping in the cold water. The water is not very warm. Here is around, I will say right now, around 5 degrees, so I don't think that somebody wants to go to swim. Either the children go today for the swim, but stay safe on board. I'm looking forward to jump in the cold water to pick you up, so please stay safe on board. So when you go around the boat, it's very slippery, always holding on the rails. When you go through the staircase, go backwards when you're walking downstairs, especially the middle staircase in the inside area. We have few accidents already on the staircase. I don't want to have any broken bones today, okay? So please, holding on the rails and be very careful when you go through the staircases. We have also blankets. Blankets are in the inside, and I saw them today also outside, but they are very not used to outside because I don't want to see any big thing outside. The blanket can very easily fly away, and I will also need a blanket. They have the blubbers around the body, so they don't need a blanket, okay? So they are warm, as they need it. So if you will be cold outside, we have warm overalls. They are stored next to the bar. So you can ask Sergio or the Jack, and they will provide you with the red overall. They are heat-proof, waterproof. When you fall in the water, they are also swimmable. So they will actually provide you with the right size when you want to dress them. Put your shoes off, overall on, and shoes up. This is how you dress them. And when you bring them back, don't forget to check the pockets, because what is already there is ours. Okay, so we have a lot of presents already for us for the next Christmas. Thank you so much for the phones and clothes and so on, but we have enough. Okay, so keep your belongings with you. So you can visit also Sergio and Jack on the bar and take some hot chocolate, coffee, tea, also hot chocolate with rum if you feel cold today. So we have also some soup, some snack. So I say you can visit my very good colleagues and very handsome on the bar. And then we have also toilet in the back of the boat, the red door. So if you're cruising here and looking for the toilet, they are in the back of the boat, in the inside area, the red door. And the trash bins are also all around the boat. Please don't throw any trash outside in the water. We have already enough trash there. I don't know if you are too early for the cruise ship. I was also working on a cruise ship, and it was somewhere in the Asia, and we was actually traveling through garbage. It was so horrible what we nowadays do to nature. So I didn't see any water. We was in the open of the ocean, and I saw a lot of garbage around us, like huge island of the garbage, and it was actually traveling huge boat, huge cruise ship was traveling through garbage. It was horrible. How I say what we nowadays do to the nature. So please don't throw anything in the water. How I say we have already enough trash there. Bring the trash in the trash bins. We also recycle our trash. So if you are helping us with that, we are very appreciating it. And the last but not least, the smoking is not allowed on board. So wherever you're smoking, guys, keep it in your backpack. Okay? So either the electric cigarette are forbidden. So please don't smoke the next 2.5 to 3 hours. So this was the very important information. I will come to you soon with much more information about this area, how we are searching for the whales, what we are using to find them, which kind of whales we can see, and much more. I keep now quiet. I will talk a lot, and I don't want you to have headache on the holiday, so I will keep quiet a little bit. But don't worry, I will come to you soon with much more information, how I say also about the area, but also about the destinations. footage of that, all the fish that the whales bringing to the surface, and then we have a lot of bird life around the whales as well. Sometimes it's good to looking for this kind of spots where are the birds. So not only two, but we have three here. So two, one is like 12 o'clock right now, one is a little bit farther out, like 12:15 or something like also in the front of us. So we have two whales, and third one will be a little bit on the left side. So two are in the front of us, and I think the third one was a little bit left. Let's see. So we have, how I say, also a lot of bird life around this place. These are the whales. So we have three half-big whales here. That's amazing. So not Norway, half-big whales are solitary animals, so they mostly travel alone. Now we have three of them with one. How cool. So two bags around 11 and 11:15, right? Beautiful.
Niet te proberen. Want aan de linkerkant dan. Linkerkant. Linkerkant. Zodat je die witte streepjes ziet. Ja. Ja, daar is hij. Ja, ja.
So one is arching, like that was arching the body. So we have three whales actually following each other. So in one line, this is very cool. Surface feeding. You can see also the birds take advantage now of the fish that the whales bring to the surface. And there was something going on there. Around 12:50. This was surface feeding. You can see also the birds take advantage now of the see actually how the body, also how the fluke of this whale. The whale was on the side. Surface feeding right now, so you was able to see actually how the body, also how the fluke of this whale, the whale was on the side. Around 12 to 13 meters. When you look how well you are around 10 o'clock, close to the body of the whale, what do you think? What is this? Why the whale is like turquoise on the side? Like you can see sometimes when the whales are closer to the surface, you can see the turquoise color on the side of the whale. Again, some gulp there. Hungry whales. Very hungry. Yeah, they have very good lunch right now. Turquoise color, guys, they are the huge pectoral. Again, you can see a little bit turquoise color there on the side of the whale. And they are the huge pectoral fins that the whales have, the longest pectoral fin between the cetacean. That's why they call them also megaptera, megas with big, and pteras with bigs. It's because they have the huge pectoral fins. One is at 12 o'clock and a little bit farther. Why they call them like that? Because before they go for the deepest dive, they arch the body and build some hump or some buccal. That's why in German it's buccal and in English it's humpback, because they build hump before they go for the deepest dive. That's why they get the name humpback whales. Otherwise, say the Latin name is megaptera, and because of the huge pectoral fins. And sometimes when you look at the whale from here, from the top deck, you will see like when they go for the dive, they have like this pectoral fins very straight, look like aeroplane or like angel. I really love them to look also from the top, but also like close to the water, like you are right now on the lower deck. The closer to you are through the water, the closer are to whales as well. So it's up to you which kind of view you want to have, or top deck view. Then you can see the whale. We have the whale right now at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. From the top view, or you just want to see from the closer to the water. Also another is 7 o'clock and one is like 9 o'clock. It's one beautiful dive. We have one of the front of us around 11:45. It's a little bit longer distance, but it's there. You can see the back there, arching the body and showing the crew and getting for the dive. This was actually very good starting of the tour, no? We have actually 3 hamburger whales, and we saw also the surface swimming. You was able to see also the pectoral fin when you was a little bit then the whale was swimming on the surface. You was able to see a little bit the pectoral fins, the longest one, and they are white. That's why they turn under the surface turquoise, everything white twice under the surface. And then you was able to see the pectoral fins up from the water. They was able to see also the whale on the side and take the huge water. This is how they feed. Okay, so sometimes they're on the side and take huge portion of the water in the mouth. Then they close the mouth. They can fit 500 gallons. It's huge portion that they can put in the mouth, and they filtrate the water through the baleen plate. So this means the water go back to the ocean, and the small animals like krill, plankton and squid fish, they still trapped in the baleen plates. What they do after, they lick the baleen plates off and they swallow the tiny animals. How many kilograms of fish and krill and plankton do you think this whale need to eat every day? So I told you there are 40-ton huge animals. How many kilograms of fish they need to eat every day? Give me some numbers, guys. Give me some numbers here. What do you think? What do you say? 5 tons? 1 ton? This was 1 ton or 5 tons. We have the well at around 12-15. So actually something between 1 and 5, okay? So I will say around 2 2.5 tons. We have the well coming up very close to the surface. Wow. Some will be quite. Yeah, exactly. Maybe you saw it right now. The doors off. It was exactly there around right now. I will say around 10 o'clock. So it's now I know it's a little bit hard because it's the sun there. So again around 10 o'clock or 10:30. So I will say more like 9 o'clock right now. Okay, so the well I know they're at 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So but we have the third one. So we wait to have also the third one somewhere. So we have now 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock, or 3 o'clock, 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and one need to be somewhere else. The third one is around 10 o'clock getting down. So we have actually, this is very cool. So we have one on the right side, one on the left side, one in the front. So you can choose your whale, okay? So you can choose your own whale because all of them are actually probably the similar distance from our boat, right? So it's one who was right side, one was left side, and one was in the front. So let's see which one will coming up next. All of them I think was right side of the boat. There was on the surface right now on the 3 o'clock. So we are very lucky guys that we have the 300 wells around us because this well also at 10 o'clock is coming down right now. So because these whales are solitary animals, I told you, they mostly travel alone, okay? So unlike the old toothed whales, like orcas, dolphins, pilot whales, sperm whales, they love to travel. We have the whale around at 3 o'clock again on the surface. They love to travel in family groups called packs. These whales are solitary animals, they mostly travel alone. So we are very lucky that we have 3 whales around us, again on the surface. surface. The normal way the whales, but the typical behavior is like they take a few breaths, like 5 or something, and getting for the deepest dive, showing the fluid. But it's not like all of them are feeding, and when they are feeding, they take one breath, and mostly they go take for the deepest dive. Take one breath, and again getting for the dive. Maybe not so deep, maybe they are just feeding not so in deepest water. We have, I will say, around 80 meters under us. So the humpback whales mostly feeding between 40 and 70 meters deepest water, so they don't have to go like very deep, because they are feeding, I told you, on the krill plankton and schooling fish. So they are not like any other species. They need to go in the deepest water like the sperm whales. They go for the deepest dive and looking for the giant squid. These ones are not the best divers. Actually, also on the whales, they can stay under the surface. Maximum what was recorded. We have another spot 12-15 around 60 minutes. That was the longest record of humpback whales staying under the surface. But they probably got every. One closer on the right side of the boat. Wow, I'm getting down there. So 2 spots in the front of us. Let's check right now on the right side. The whale was getting down, but we have 2 more spots in front of us. Let's say around 1 o'clock right now. You can see them. Like rotten fish, that is the whale. This is the whale bread. Okay, so I think I smell it right now a little bit, so you maybe too. That's why I told you, when you are just in the water, you are traveling in the mouth of the whale. So this is not a very pleasant experience, because it's very sticky there. Exactly what I'm talking about, because one day was the whales actually around the boat, and the whale was under the boat, and I was hanging through the boat and trying to do the video, the GoPro camera, so I tried to hang my body through the boat and try to video the whale, and the whale was popping up exactly where I was, and I get a spout blow in my face. So it was not a very pleasant experience, but I can say I was kissed by humpback whale, right? Because I just my face. So it was not a very pleasant experience. I was thinking like the rotten fish all poor long. So I told you guys, don't go closer to me. I'm very stinky right now on the humpback whale. So either the humpback whale are, when we have competition between the whales who are the smelliest bread, then the minke whales are the winners. They call them also stinky minke, because you can sometimes smell them before you see them. Okay, so humpback whales are not the winners. But they have also very smelly bread body. Of course, I was not hanging on the boat here through the boat, because I don't want to fall in the water here. It's not quite, it's not so warm. It's also Mexico. I don't mind falling water there. So, but I really mind to fall in water here. Okay, so keep yourself on the boat. It's not a very pleasant experience to go swimming in the fjord right now. Either the, how I say, the children are working steady today, but they are used to. Okay, so they have actually different kind of allergies, I think, because they are used to. So also for our cactus, sometimes when we have sunny days, for them it's too warm, so they just want to have like you know, snowy again. So sometimes it's too warm for them. We was also reading the water of the nutrients. So there's where the whaling whales go to feed. And then the whales, our whales, are getting to Africa and also Caribbean. So they migrate to Caribbean and around Africa. To this is the funny season, the honeymoon season, the pasturing season. Okay, so so it's in yeah, they date in Africa and around Caribbean. Who don't want to, right? It's actually very cool in the winter time. This was my first winter. My colleagues before that was working with me, they told me I will not survive winter here because I have all my clothes right now on myself. So they were just like, when you have all your clothes on yourself in the summer, you will definitely not survive the winter here. But it was actually very cool. We have very nice weather. The winter was very good. So we have the well again, I think, on our left side of the boat, also in the front as well, and the front very close to the boat as well. And on the left side as well. The winter here was quite nice. We don't have so much snow, so I don't need to do so much shower. So I think for the people they love to skiing. They was not very happy. I was very happy because I don't. That's why I don't have muscle in the summer on the hands because I don't need to shower the snow so much. Actually, the captain was also very good. He was very nice to me. He was showering. He was coming a little bit earlier. It's very nice to be here also in the winter because everything is icy. You have like 60 degrees sometimes. But without wind, so everything was still, and you have the sunset and sunrise all the through. Because you just go out, you have the sunrise, you just come back, and the sunset. So you have actually this kind of light, like orange, yellow, pink, all the through long, and then the eyes and everything is nice. It's also a very beautiful experience to go on the whale watching also in the winter. I know it's a little bit colder, you just need to dress yourself a little bit better, but I mean it's also amazing. Showing the fruit, top of the head. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. What do you think there in the front? 3 of them? 0? This was 0. Okay. 2, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. So different kind of numbers. Wow. 1. Okay. 2, guys. 2. These whales have baleen plate in the mouth, and all the baleen whales have 2 blowholes on the top of the head. Okay, so then you know when you check the head, you already know what the whale have in the mouth. And you see 2 blowholes, the whale have baleen plates, look like the toothbrush, what I told you before. Okay, when you see one, like orcas, dolphins, right? They have 1 blowhole. They are toothed whales. They have teeth in the mouth. Okay, so you already know when you check the head of the whale what the whale have in the mouth. 2 blowholes with baleen plates, 1 blowhole in teeth. 2 blowholes in teeth. 2. Okay, so now you are the whale experts, right? So, and you also know the way baleen whales are solitary animals, so you will probably see only 1 whale somewhere drowning, sometimes 2 or sometimes 3. Most of the time only 1. Okay, and the toothed whales, they travel in family groups called pods. The baleen whales don't echolocate. Toothed whales echolocate. Baleen whales, the females are larger as the males, while the toothed whales are the males larger as the females. Okay, this is the differences between baleen whales and between the toothed whales. Maybe you also see some bump on the top of the head, and the bump are tubercles. Every tubercle is actually a very small, cute, tiny hair follicle. Okay, so you can see some small hairs on the top of the head of the whale. Yeah, either the whales have hair. They are not so hairy as we are. This will be very weird whale, right? When they have so much hair as we have. But they have also hair follicles, and they have some kind of like hairs, like whiskers. Use them as whiskers so they can know the flow of the water or the temperature of the water. So they use them as pets or them as whiskers. Either the dolphins, they are born with small mustache. It's really very cute. So they are very similar to us. They are marine mammals, so they have this, they are warm-blooded like you are. So they have the same temperature of the body. So when you don't have the jacket, you will definitely freeze, right? When you are in the water, the whales also. But they have the fat around the body to keep them warm. They have also hairs, how I told you. So you can actually use the acronym WHALE to remember all the characteristics for the mammals. So WE, warm-blooded. H, hair follicle. A, they breathe air. L, they give birth to the live cows. And E, they feed, drink the milk. So you can actually use the acronym WHALE to remember all the characteristics for the mammals. So they are very, very similar to us.
Fa più caldo di qui.
I think the captains are also some harbor rivers. These are guys, I told you, they have also the small citation in this fjord, also the harbor rivers there on us. Just need to look a little bit more carefully on the water, you know, when you see something totally small popping up. They are the harbor rivers. Like always said, many people screaming the dolphins, but they are not the harbor rivers.
Cono di atterraggio,
So we have one spalman blow around 12 o'clock and also around 3 o'clock.
Vai. Guarda. No, è perché non sei amante del freddo poi.
I was able to hear the spot blow, the exterior of the well on the 3 o'clock.
Lì.
Il Lions mezzo leone
Guarda, è proprio riserva davanti al comune.
Sì, non serve la lista. Perché c'è ancora più caldo adesso? Da Dio.
Giulia, ti hanno giro che si sta anche là, bisogna uscire che si pizza. La vedi? Ah, da,
Sì, l'ho vista. 14. Qui siamo 14.
You're still able to see also the spout blowing at 12, a little bit distance, but the weight of this whale on our right side is much more closer.
Perso. Mi fa vedere lei. Ma c'era vicino quindi. Ma c'era vicino quindi.
So this was the question when they give birth and how long is the gestation period. So I told you these whales are traveling around Caribbean and around Africa, so they mate there. And actually when the females get pregnant, they will mate with more males until they don't pregnant. When they get pregnant, then immediately somehow they know that. Also we as a woman, we know that somehow, we just feel different. So the whales, they know that. And they immediately travel back to the north to feeding as much as they can, and they will actually need to feed much more because they need to milk the baby. The baby are drinking the milk, and they drink a lot of milk. They drink 100 gallons of milk per day, so it's 300 liters every single day. So they need to eat a lot. So they have 30% more body weight as the males when they come there. When they come actually back, in the gestation period is 12 months. So they come back to the north, eat so much as they can, and in 12 months they return back where they was mating when they get pregnant and give the birth. So it's the perfect cyclus for the whales. Okay, so yeah, 12 months. So it's like 1 year. Them again. So this year I didn't saw so many sightings of minke whales. We saw a lot of humpback whales more than the previous years. So it's good sign. The minke whales getting better. A lot of sightings this year. I feel like more than the previous years. Also, the whales are more active this year as the previous one. We have very good sighting in August, amazing sighting also in May and June, and quite a lot of activity what we don't see it before here in the fjord. So it's a very good year for the sighting here in Iceland. So you just choose the best year and also the best day on how we play after the summer. If you also want to course, right? Yes, we're 4 o'clock getting down right now. So let's check if we can spot the minke whale again, but so I say it's quite hard for the minke whale to spot it. When I speak about minke whale, I need to tell you also, guys, when you see the minke whale today here, tomorrow maybe is on the plate on the restaurant. This is the truth, hard truth, but it's truth. So they continue to hunt the minke whales here in the Iceland. So today you saw the whale here, or say tomorrow maybe it's not anymore swimming here, it's maybe on the plate in the restaurant. Either this year, I think they have not the time to preparing the whaling season, but we have one whale around 3:30 or something like that. I saw the spotted blow exactly where is the sun. Definitely more whales on the way back. So I think they have no time to preparing this season for the whaling this year, but they have their quota to hunt the minke whales and also the fin whales, the second largest whales. And why they hunt the whales here? It's not traditional to eat the whale here. it's not like Norway or Japan where they have really tradition and eat the whale. Here is not a tradition to eat the whale. So why they hunt the whales when they don't eat them? This is what it's not so much. Like worry when you see like it's a very rare to see something like that. So I did it maybe 2-3 times during the 3 years and I'm later
Che vogliono la balena
something like
e
that.
cacciano
And
la
I say
vita.
so like
E
4
che
whales
oltretutto è
last
sbagliato
summer
mangiare le
with my
balene,
colleague
sono
and
animali
I
che
went
vivono cent'anni, enormi,
now,
che
so there
mangiano
was like
tantissimo cibo,
something
gli
like
oceani sono
bubbles.
inquinati.
It was 4
E quindi
or 2
guardatela, guardatela!
on the right side of the boat, a big on the right side of the boat at 3 o'clock, actually very close. I just hear the spout blow. Actually, sometimes you just need to listen to the nature. It's cool because sometimes, you know, it's not always we need to use our eyes. You can use your ears and you can use your nose. There it is. You can see a surface. You can see the world is surface is totally different on humpback whale with the head, with the curved dorsal fin. So big peoples are back. I am back to that. So how I see it. Before I leave, I for my little more big whales. Before we say goodbye. So
La balena, se non hai i denti, è anche mia
Se ne becchi una.
now, of course, they don't like it. So they was coming together as huge community and thinking what we can do to protecting our children and also our animals from the trolls. And one of the person had a very great idea. And he was just like, what about to do huge sweets? Everybody loves sweets. So they start to do the huge marshmallows and put them all around the ice. Then the trolls don't anymore come from the children, from the animals. They come for the huge marshmallows. And marshmallows are normally white. You know the white marshmallows, right? But we have also the green one. They are the meat taste. We have the black one. They are the lactic taste. We have also the pink one. They are the strawberry taste. Because of course the trolls don't like to eat all the time the same sweet. So we make different kind of taste. Now you know when you travel all around the Iceland, we have also some white ones.
O'clock, guys, you can see